This is gonna sound weird to people listening, but I have a girlfriend of about 4 years now. I think I do love her. Like I do love her. I think I do. Well, I do. I guess I do. And oh my fuck, this is gonna sound so bad saying this, but I just can't stop like cheating. I can't stop cheating.
Hey man,
Hey man,
what's your
what's
name?
going on? Let's go Papa John, because that's where I'm at right now. Let's go Papa John.
Papa John. What's going on with
Indeed.
you?
Nothing much, man. I'm just at work right now, you know. Not getting any tips. I don't know what's going on with people tonight, but yeah, man.
So, what do you want to talk about today, Papa John?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about so I have a girlfriend of about 4 years now. And oh my fuck, this is gonna sound so bad saying this, but I just can't stop like cheating. I can't stop cheating.
Okay. Yeah, it says here, you said, I can't stop cheating on my girlfriend, and I think it's my dad's fault because he fucks hookers.
Yeah, that's what I mean, listening to a lot of your podcasts, I've like asked myself the same questions you asked your listeners, and I think I've boiled it down to that, I think.
Okay, so, but here's the thing: why do you say that you cheating on your girlfriend is your dad's fault?
Well, okay, so my dad fucks hookers, and he's still with my mom. They're like together, right? We all live together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of weird. Me and him never really had a relationship, so I guess to relate with me, he talks about having sex with girls younger than him, like my age, like as a form of bonding. But I'm like, bro, like, what's my mom, dude? But anyway,
yeah.
So I think growing up, he just always talked so much shit about being in a relationship and like, I don't know, like having a female companion that you have obligations towards. You know what I mean?
How old are you, Papa John?
I am 20.
You're 20. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Papa John, here's the thing. I've been thinking about this a lot because I've been thinking about my parents, and I've been thinking about things in my life that I don't like about myself, and how, or like, why am I the way I am? And I look at my parents and I think about their lives and their situations, and it's informative, right? Looking at your parents is a good way to inform you of how you got to be where you are. But here's the kicker, and here's the thing, and it actually can be helpful because, like, here's the thing: you saying I'm cheating on my girlfriend and it's my dad's fault is this way of like alleviating responsibility for your actions and putting it on your dad. Now, here's the thing, though. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It actually is, like, helpful to use your parents and think about your relationships with your parents, think about your upbringing, to understand why you are the way you are, and go into your head and be like, okay, it's not my fault necessarily that my brain has been programmed to be more inclined to act certain ways or like do certain things, but it is your responsibility to fix it. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way the fact that your brain, I mean, there's, you might be it sounds like you're a sex addict. I'm not going to put that on you, but is that accurate?
I guess I have like I guess it. Yeah, I mean,
So listen. Here's the thing: your compulsions and the ways that you view real relationships and whatnot, they're totally, yes, of course, they're informed pretty significantly by your parents, but it's still your responsibility to, do to handle it, right? To do well by your girlfriend by not cheating on her, to just realize that you can't really be in a healthy relationship with somebody until you focus on fixing these things that are wrong with you. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
guess
you
what's a
can't, you
further
can't, so you can,
question?
it's helpful. So you can think about, oh, my dad would fuck hookers and talk to me about it and cheated on my mom, and that set a really bad example for me. And you can go, okay, and you can use that as part of your understanding and fixing the way that you are. But you can't
Yeah,
use it as an excuse. You can't use it as a deflection. Like, at the end of the day, like, our, we live our lives. We have our things about ourselves that we need to fix and deal with. And you do the first step in doing it is to take a responsibility and go, yeah, I have like fucked up sexual compulsions that I need to deal with. And in the meantime, I don't want to hurt this other person that I care about. So I'm going to not be in a relationship with them. I'm not going to cause more pain because
yeah.
I guess that's what
I guess that's what like I really wanted to ask you was, so she's aware of like, I would say probably like 6 times, 6 different instances. So I guess my question is like, is this just too? Because I don't know. This is gonna sound weird to people listening, but I think I do love her. Like I do love her. I think I do. Well, I do. I guess I do. But so ideally, in like a perfect world, I would be with her and not fuck prostitutes or girls like my dad, So I guess my question is, should I just like just kind of tell her about what I'm dealing with and just end it? Because I feel like the fact that I know she knows about so much and she's still here, I feel like it kind of, like I know I'm a shitty person saying this, and I talk to my friends about it all the time. And actually, we're technically on like a break right now, like a week break or so. So,
listen, I feel bad saying this because I say all the time I don't like to tell people what to do, and then you could probably find me saying that and then put a clip compilation of about 100 times that I've told people what to do. But look, here's my opinion is it sounds to me from what you were telling me that you are not ready.
No,
to,
I don't think so.
Commit to somebody, and if you really do, truly, if you really do love this girl, then you don't want to hurt her, and you don't want to put her in a fucked up, so you don't want to put her through emotional pain, and so I mean, take with that information. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to use those things I'm going to say that you should use those things that I just said to inform your decision.
Yeah, I guess I know what I need to do for a while. Yeah.
Because this girl, I mean, she sounds sweet as hell that she hasn't kicked your fucking ass yet after knowing about all this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's gone there, but you know what I mean. But yeah.
How old is she?
19, gonna turn 20.
All right. Because I mean, she doesn't deserve like all this bullshit. And like that's sort of another part, and I know it's hard, but it's sort of another part of the taking responsibility thing is to be like, I gotta prioritize fixing what's fucked up about me, and also you need to reframe it, because to say it's your dad's fault is a bad framing. You understand that, right?
I do understand. So should I try to like abstain then, or
abstain
stop having from sex?
Oh, you're asking me how to solve this issue?
No, I'm asking you, should I? Because should you stop cheating on your girlfriend? Yes, but after that's dealt with, and with how I think most people would see fit. Yes. Well, okay, what then? After that, yeah. What then? Well, if I were you, I would go to therapy. Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good idea. Go see a real therapist. And you understand why you okay, so that's the thing, right? Is your dad was fucked up, and you understand why you have these weird fucked up compulsions and bad views on sex and relationships. And then how do you unlearn them? That's a good question. I don't know. I bet a therapist could help you do that better than I could. But I will say I think that it's a good idea for you to not be in a relationship until you figure these issues out.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree, Gecko.
Papa John, well, I'm gonna let you go get back to work.
Yep. You know, it's actually perfect timing. It's at 11 minutes right now, so I think we'll be good.
Cool. Anything else? You sound like you have a band you want to plug. You want to plug a band?
Been listening to a lot of Title Fight recently, so
okay.
So listen to Title Fight after this.
I don't know what that is. I'm probably not going to check it out, but I'm glad you got to do a plug.
Thanks.
Take care, man.
You too. Love you, Gecko.
Hello.
Hi there. What's your name?
John.
Well, John, good to hear from you. What's up? How's life? How can I get you today?
So pretty much, my life has been crazy for the past year. Long story short, I paid my rent this month and all my other bills are unpaid, and I DoorDash now. I'm a veteran. I was in the Army for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, and my car has major problems. My tag's expired since November. My car insurance is non-existent anymore. And I have a broken engine mount for like 3 months now. So, like, I'm in a bad position. I have a little 2-year-old. I'm staying strong for that little man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does suck, I know.
Sorry to hit you with
it just feels good to get it out.
Sorry to hit you with the damn that sucks.
No, I mean, shit, it's real.
Well, okay. Let me say this to you at the beginning, just so that I don't waste any of your time. Is there a particular way that you would like me to assist you? Like, is there a particular aspect of anything that you want to talk through, or that you want the perspective of a lizard who doesn't know you, or anything like that? Like, how can I best be of Gecko's service to you on this phone call?
Honestly, I really wanted to vent, and I've been watching you live stream for like a very long time, and you're just positive, and I appreciate you listening to me, you know. I don't expect anything out of anybody. I just honestly just wanted to get it out.
Okay.
And thank you.
What branch of the Army, or I guess the Army is a branch, right?
Yeah, I was a military police officer.
And do you get any money from that? Like, do they give you money for being a veteran?
Yeah, so I got out with PTSD, so I get $1,500 a month. But okay. That's not enough to pay my whole rent. I live in Florida, so it's expensive.
Before, I was going to say nice before you said the PTSD part.
Oh, I actually survived a school shooting.
Whoa.
And yeah, crazy stuff, man. Shit got real.
Was it one of the ones that was on the news?
Yeah, 17 people, February 14th, 2018.
Oh my God, you were at
Douglas.
Oh my God, what were you? And you were in high school then?
Yeah, I was a senior.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I thought the PTSD from that, or is it from the Army?
Both. I had PTSD from that first, and when I was in service, from basic training all the way throughout every unit that I was in, I got harassed by my upperclassmen, like my sergeants, my NCOs, and like they were pretty much like, we would be at a shooting range practicing, right? That's what I had to do for my MOS, military police. And my sergeant would be like, oh, watch out for that private. He looks like he's not going to aim at the target. Like, I was harassed throughout my time in service and made my PTSD worse, I guess. But I'm doing well now.
Someone take this girl to Disney World, please.
Someone take me to Disney.
Well, I'm sorry to hear all that. When did you have your kid 2 years ago?
What happened?
You had your kid 2 years ago?
Yeah, my son was born August 6, 2021.
And is Dad still around?
No, he's not. He lives with his parents, and when we separated, I was going through I didn't know where I was going to live, and my brother let me stay in his really expensive studio apartment, and then he ended up moving out, and I took over the lease. So it kind of worked out because I didn't have to pay first class and security, but like the monthly rent is super, super high. But it was my only option at the time. But we're making it work, you know.
So, all right. So, are you looking for a job, or do you have a job, or?
I'm looking for a job, but it's so hard. Like, I have a secret clearance. I have a clean background check. I'm like a businesswoman. Social media marketing, like I'm in college to get my bachelor's in business administration. Cool. But it's so hard to get a job nowadays.
Man, so you're taking care of a kid, you're going to school, and you're trying to work.
Yeah. And pay my bills and fix my car.
Gnarly
and it's a lot
stuff.
on one person.
It sure is. It sure is. Well, I mean, honestly, the fact that you haven't thrown your hands up in defeat, I commend you for, sincerely.
The only reason I haven't done that is because I have my little one. He's my reason to toughen through the darkest times. You feel me?
Do you have family? Do you have family in where you live in Florida?
Yeah. My mom and my brother. A little extra twist, because why not? I was adopted from birth, so I've never met my birth mom or birth dad, and I have 12 siblings that I've never met.
Do you desire to meet any of them?
I mean, I've talked to them, like over the phone or on Messenger or whatever, but like, I don't have time. It's not like a priority right now. But yeah, sometime in the future.
I mean, do you have friends? I guess I'm just asking, like, do you have anybody in your life who you can get support from?
Yeah, I'm actually sitting next to one of my best friends. I've known her for 16 years.
Very nice. What's her deal?
Her deal? Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lyle. I'm so excited.
Oh, hey, what's all? You sound like a cheerful person. You've literally spoken a single word, and I'm already getting that vibe.
Oh, yes, I'm a pastry chef. My name's Vanessa.
You're a pastry chef named Vanessa.
Yeah.
I'm imagining strawberry shortcake on the other end of the phone.
Pretty much. We've known each other for 16 years, and it's been a ride.
What's up with you? How's your life going?
It's going good. I work at a job. It's been stable at like a hotel. It's like a resort. I make croissants and bagels every day. I think I'm going to become a bagel because I make way too many.
You're going to become a bagel?
Yeah. My goal in life...
Your goal in life, go ahead.
Continue. Oh, no, my goal in life is to own an edible bakery.
Aren't all bakeries theoretically edible?
Yeah, but with more, like with cannabis, medical.
Can you get our friend here a job making cakes?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Why don't you guys make cakes together? That could be a cool sitcom.
That would be. We could be like two broke girls, but instead two something.
How did you and Sky first meet?
Through elementary school. We hated each other. It was really funny,
Really?
but then we ended up being like, we're like sisters.
Now, what was it that made you guys realize that you don't hate each other and you actually desire to be best friends for life?
I think there's just something about like her and me. Like we used to pick on each other for like just dumb little things, but then like one day we looked at each other in the face and we're like, "You're all right." It was kind of funny. It was like a moment.
That's nice. Some of the best friendships begin that way of you just feeling like thinking the other person sucks, or like with guys, like they'll beat the shit out of each other first and then become best friends.
Yeah, that's pretty much that was it. She'd stick up for me in school, and it's really sweet.
That's nice. What do you? It sounds like she's going through a lot right now, and you're there to help her.
Yeah, it's been good. We've been door dashing, but I like to look at like if the glass is like half empty or half full. I'm just happy there's water in the glass. That's my perspective on life.
I like that. It's true, right? It's true. I'm happy there's water in the glass. Anytime some fucking bullshit is going on, I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch videos of people who have no legs, and I'll be like, all right, well, at least I have legs. Legs are cool. It's my water. My water is legs.
You got her.
Can I talk to Sky again?
Hello.
Hi, Sky. Where are you guys right now? Are you at the studio apartment?
No, actually, we're parked outside of a Wendy's.
Oh.
Eating cookies.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a great event. And is your kid there? Where's the kid?
Baby daddy has him tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. So you maintain a relationship with the baby daddy, but not you guys aren't dating or friends.
No. But everything's good. It's very cordial, thankfully.
Good. Yeah, because that can be a nightmare sometimes. Well, I'm glad you have your friends that you can go to Wendy's with. I mean, that's all you. That's one of the great pleasures of life. I liked what she said. I don't care if the glass is half full or half empty, as long as there's water in it.
Yeah, there's water. There's water.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you for hearing me out.
Yeah, of course. Let me do this. Does the chat have any questions? Any questions from the chat for these two? Any questions from the chat to John and John? One person wants to know if you guys are stoned.
No.
I am. How are you gonna know what the cookie's been through if you've never been baked?
Are you getting any help? Someone wants to know, are you getting any help from like a veteran organization or anything like that?
No.
Is that a thing you can do?
So I've tried in the past, but it takes like very, very long, and they just never got back to me. So everyone thinks that there's so many resources for veterans, and like when you go to like a supermarket, it'll be like, oh yeah, donate your change to the veterans. No, there's really not a lot for us, but it's okay. We're doing amazing.
What are their favorite kind of bagels?
What is your favorite type of bagel?
I love a poppy seed bagel, which sounds crazy, but I like how like it's not overwhelmed with other flavors. Cause I like to put like flavorful cream cheese on my bagels, like strawberry.
All right, we'll take one more. Give us one more question, chat. Give us one more question. Have you... someone wants to ask if you've thought about putting your baby in a mine to make extra money.
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that would be a go-to option, but duly noted.
You know what? You're a good mother, John. If anything, I hope you go to bed tonight knowing that, because you didn't put your child in a mine.
Yep, no, we're not doing that.
If I had a child and somebody knocked on my door and was like, "You could make a lot of money by putting him to work in the mines," he'd be in the mines.
Well, thank you so much.
Is there anything else either of you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
We love you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Stay safe, stay blessed.
I'm gonna try. You guys as well. Have a good night.
You as well. Bye.
You know what? Maybe I'll go into the mines. The mines don't sound that bad. The mines don't sound that bad. I can handle the fucking stupid mines. Hey folks, this is Lyle. I am very excited to announce that I am going back on tour in 2024 to do Therapy Gecko live all across the country. If you've never been to one of my live shows before, they're basically like giant group gecko therapy sessions where people from the audience come on stage to talk to a gecko about whatever they want, just like we do right here on the podcast. Plus, I mix in a few stories and presentations and little tidbits from my own life. Tickets are available right now at therapygeckotour.com, or you can find the link in the episode description. I'm announcing many more cities in the second half of the year, but right now, tickets are on sale for Phoenix, Arizona, Louisville, Kentucky, St. Louis, Missouri, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, Denver, Colorado, Syracuse, New York, Albany, New York, Hartford, Connecticut, Las Vegas, Nevada, Salt Lake City, Utah, Nashville, Tennessee, Huntsville, Alabama, Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, San Jose, California, San Francisco, California, Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, Washington. And you can get tickets for all of those cities at therapygeckotour.com. If you didn't hear me say your city, you can still go to the link and hit the RSVP button to get notified for when I do come to your city in the second half of the year. This is my third tour so far, and I think it's going to be sick. So I hope to see you there. Thanks.
Hello?
Hi there.
Oh shit, it's Gecko. I wasn't ready for this. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? I'm gonna give you a name. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Jonathan. John.
Jonathan sounds good.
John. All right. You texted me something. I thought it was interesting. You said, "My name's John. I'm 28. I'm from Puerto Rico. Is that true? Or is that where you're calling from?"
No, that is true. Yeah, I'm here. I'm born and raised here.
Very cool.
Might be one of the few fans you got here, but they're not a lot of us. But you got a few. Just come here.
Okay. Hold on. I'm about to sound extremely ignorant right now. San Juan is in Puerto Rico, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay. I got Puerto Rico and Costa Rica because they're both Reeks.
Yeah.
So I got them confused a lot. Yeah. I might go to San Juan. I might go to San Juan. I have a little gap in my touring schedule. I might go to San Juan.
Please do. Please come. That'll be.
Is that where you are?
We do like a little show. Yeah, I'm in San Juan.
Okay, all right, cool. Maybe you can help me find the best Butterfingers in San Juan, Puerto Rico. You said to me, I recently found out why I cry every time I see a duck.
Yes. I know it sounds absurd, but that is correct, Gek. I mean, may I start the story? Because this is a real fun one. It's a wild one.
Please.
Okay, so I was in one of the hotels we have in San Juan area, and I was there. And they have this pond with like the koi fish and like ducklings and whatnot, and I started crying. And this had happened for like the last 14 years of my life, but for me it was always like a happy tears, like, oh, they're so cute, little ducklings and whatnot. But my mom told me that she was like, oh, haven't you got over that? And I was like, over what? And she was the one that told me and recalled me. And I was like, oh, my God, you're kidding me, Mom. That really happened? And it was true. Okay, let's go back. When I was about 4, my mom got us some ducklings for Easter. And living here in Puerto Rico, especially by that time, I lived in like, it was more in the mountain area. So I didn't have like ponds or anything like natural rivers. And with my little duckling, I wanted him to swim. As a 4-year-old, the first place that I thought of was the toilet. And, well, you know what happened from here.
You flushed the duck down the toilet?
In my 4-year-old mind, I thought only poop flushed down the toilet. I didn't think other from that. I didn't think that anything else would flush down the toilet.
Yeah, you thought there was a scanner in there that would reject anything that wasn't shit.
I don't know, a mesh filter or something. I don't know.
Wow. Man, I mean, I
And
hope
the
this.
saddest
I hope
part
it
of
doesn't
it
make you
is-
feel any better. But I hope this might not make you feel better. But that duck died just a horrible death. It died
I hope it
drowning
was
in
quick.
shit.
I really. The thing is, I really hope it was quick. But the saddest part of the story that my mom recalls, I spent like 4 days after that feeding him bread through the toilet because I apparently thought he was stuck down the pipes and still alive.
That's actually very sweet of you.
I know, right? But also cruel. That's what I told the caller like in the text. I was like, it's really like a terrible story, but at the same way it's like really funny. And as you said, it has a little droplets of wholesome inside of it.
What do you think you can do to repent for this?
I don't know. I thought about maybe getting a little duckling for myself. Of course, keeping it away from the toilet. But I recently like thought about it, and here in Puerto Rico, you have it's really easy to get a little duckling for yourself. So I was thinking about getting something for it. The thing is, I have a husky, and I don't know how they're gonna get along.
I mean, that would be horrible if you bought a duck to make up for the one you killed, and then it just got killed again by your dog.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's gonna
Maybe they'll be
horrible.
friends. I'm trying to think. What's the dog? Woodstock. Woodstock is he a duck? What the fuck is he? He's a bird.
Oh, is that like? I think that's a geese, but like the one online.
No,
I know
the Snoopy and Woodstock, the Charlie Brown guys.
Oh, yeah. You mean like, okay, the cartoons. Yeah, sorry. I got a little confused because I know there's geese that's like trending on the web, like online or something.
I'm sorry, did you just say that geese? I'm sorry, did you just say that geese are trending on the web?
I mean, not geese, just one geese that I've seen like around the internet that he's like an indoor geese and he lives like inside the house and it's like really friendly with like the cats that also lives inside the house.
Here's what you do. You get a duckling and you raise it to be an internationally famous social media influencer, brand deals from all kinds of duck apparel websites, and you just give this duck the most rock star lifestyle it could possibly dream of, and that will make up for drowning the other one in diarrhea.
I'll think about it, Gek. So no toilets involved with this new duckling.
There was a guy on TikTok who he had a monkey that would like open presents, and the monkey died, and it was sad.
That sounds horrible. That sounds really horrible.
I don't know why I told that story. It didn't really add to the conversation, but is there anything else that you want to say to the people? Thank you for telling this story. Where should I? So if I go to San Juan and I want to interview people and find out what the word is on the street is in Puerto Rico, they speak Spanish there, right?
Yeah, mostly Spanish, but we have like 80% of our people bilingual by now.
I can speak a little poco español.
Un poco de español. Un poco aquí, un poco allá.
Sí, verdad.
A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Don't worry, I got you. But like I told you, over here now, about 90% of people are already bilingual.
All right, cool. I'll go down there. I want to see what's going on.
Of course.
Well, John,
I would recommend the old San Juan district. It's
all right,
really
cool.
close to the airport and a lot like super busy.
John, is there anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Well, I wasn't even thinking about getting called tonight because this is my first time calling. But, well, anybody that's trying to call here to talk to the Gek, it's not that hard. And I also want to appreciate you, Gek, for everything that you do.
Man. Thanks, man. Thank you. I'm trying my best out here. I'm no duckling, but I'm gecking as hard as I can.
Of course, you would swim down up the stream of a toilet if you were a duckling. I know you would.
No, I'd drown in piss. Thanks for calling, John.
Of course. I'll be the first one at your show if you come here to Puerto Rico, or at public questioning. I'll be there.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'll do a show, but I'll definitely come down there to fuck around.
Please, I'll be honored. Awesome.
Beautiful. Take care, man.
You too. Have a great night.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
What's your
Thank
name?
you for calling me. I'm gonna call myself Veronica.
Veronica, what is going on with you this evening? How might I get you today?
Well, I've been seeing you for a while on Instagram, so I was like, I may need a little bit of help from somebody outside my circle with my current situation. I'm 32 and I'm married. I've been married for a while now. We're going on 10 years. I got married relatively young, I would say, but I'm Latina, so usually we kind of get married pretty young. And I was like 26. Basically, or less, I think. Basically, it's been almost 2 years that our relationship has basically changed the dynamic. Like, I met him being a student, and we met literally because we smoked weed. And we had, like, the same crew. And one night we basically drank too much, and from that night on, we never slept apart. So, you know, it was fun. It was very fun. But then when we moved back to my home country, things just really changed. Like, he became this, I would say, sexist type of guy, like controlling, boring. We used to go on hikes and to the beach, and now it's like, it's very boring. And I consider myself young. And you know, I'm a doctor also, so I want to enjoy as much as I can my life, right? So a lot of things have been happening, from disrespecting my friends and my family, and I permitted it unconsciously. I would call it manipulation. And on October, he called me unfaithful. Like, I was unfaithful, that I was with another man, and that's not true. Back then it wasn't true. You know? So when he called me that, I just decided to go ahead and cheat on him. And I did. And I mean, I don't feel the same way. Even prior to that event, I haven't felt the same way sexually towards him. You know, I don't want to be with a person that I don't feel attracted to anymore. And now that I've had other experiences, it's like even harder decision if I should divorce him or not. I mean, not only did he accuse me of being unfaithful, he literally denigrated me. Like, he said that he doesn't like me on more than one occasion. He called me that I was the worst wife ever, that I was a horrible person. And I even left my own home, which is mine, actually. And, it just felt like I had to get away. And it's been a little bit hard to decide if I really want to get a divorce or not, because it's so much years with this person. And then there's this other guy, the same guy I cheated with, which I got lucky. I would say I used Bumble and I met this person, and we kind of clicked, and we didn't know anybody around each other. And he's also in a relationship, so it starts like, for me, it's only sexual. But now I feel that this guy, the side guy, is kind of getting a little bit of feelings towards me. So I feel now I have like a double trouble. Like, I don't know if I want to stay with my husband and like miss out on life opportunities that I've been missing out for 2 to 3 years, or just start meeting new people. Like, I don't know if this is just part of my friendship. I don't know if it's just because I'm horny right now. Like, I want to know other people, or if it's genuinely that I'm not in love with my husband anymore, because he literally denigrated me. Like,
so I'm
really
confused because
bad.
you said two different things, and maybe they're both true. But you said your husband was being manipulative, but you were also saying that you were mainly upset because he became boring. Was it just a combination of those?
Yeah, no, yeah, yes, a combination, completely,
Okay.
completely. Like, he wasn't like this at all, at all. You know, I would say, grow up a little, but you know, I'm always the type of girl to have a lot of guy friends and really be a guy. Like, you know, I'm a gamer, I am a nerd, and whatnot, and
Okay.
you know, once we moved to my hometown, I feel that, you know, and again, I am a doctor, so I think he got like intimidated with the whole situation. But you know, that's not my problem. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't even like. He tried to even like buy me at a point, like trying to spoil me, and that's not even it.
What's your name again?
Veronica.
Veronica. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. Well, Veronica, I don't want to. It's very hard to answer these without telling people what to do, but I'll try my best. I mean, it sounds like you're unhappy with your husband.
Yeah, that's, and I do love him, but I'm not in love with him, and I'm not.
Okay.
And I feel
and it sounds like he is like, and he doesn't know that you cheated on him with this guy.
I mean, he knows I did it once, but I've done more than once.
So he knows you did it once, but it's been more than once.
Because he checked my phone. Like this is very long. Like,
Veronica,
you know, he
Veronica,
basically
Veronica,
I was always loyal. Like,
Veronica, I don't even know if you called in to hear my perspective, because there's nothing I'm going to say to you that you don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know. I do know and I don't know. I do know and I don't know. That's the thing. Like even the other day, he did. I forgave him on October, partially, not really.
Okay,
and then,
let's slow down for a second, because you can keep adding detail. You can keep adding detail after detail after detail, but it's not going to actually really like solve or get to any So you've been with this guy for 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you were 22 years old.
Yeah, literally.
How old is he?
He's 1 year less than me. He's 31.
All right. So you've been in this relationship for you have really very no experience being single as an adult.
Exactly. I don't.
And you're unhappy with this guy that you're currently with, so much so that you're cheating on him and seeking out relationships with these other guys, and you're like, oh, is it because I'm horny or because I want to connect? And maybe it's a combination of all those things. And again, I don't want to tell you what to do, because I'm just on the phone with you here, and this is a 10-year relationship, and everything is for as much as Reddit and the internet and whatever have their thoughts about things, everyone feels differently about their own individual situation, but look, I don't think you need to hate yourself for having the feelings of wanting to explore that which you have not explored, but the way that you're doing it right now is not going to be helpful to anyone, and including you. Yeah. And you know that. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know.
It's tough to. I'm scared of just like leaving him and then like, in a way, being alone. I don't know. It's fear, I would say.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The streets are not the best neither. In the sense of like what's available. Like what's available neither. I'm always going to be in a hospital. I'm always occupied. I'm never home. I'm not I'm not gonna be
But
like
here's
ever.
the thing. Here's what I don't understand. Why is being in a relationship that you're unhappy with better than being alone?
I know. I'm so scared of what.
And also,
what can happen
and also, like for his, like if you really love this guy, like for his sake, I mean, you're throwing this guy for a fucking. I don't know what his deal is, and I don't know why he's going crazy because I'm not talking to him right now, and even if I was, I wouldn't know. But you know, I mean, you're throwing this guy for a loop too.
Yeah. I mean, I was honest. We're actually on like a break. We're like I asked for a break, but you know, we're married, so I'm just living in my house.
Do you guys have kids?
Oh no, thank God, no. I can't
Right.
right now. Yeah, we do have a dog though, but you know, and literally the dog is almost the same age as our relationship. He's 9 years old, you know. So it's
that would be fun. That actually is funny because there's the idea of staying. I've heard of people staying together for the kids, but never staying together for the dog.
It is it's something that I did speak to him, you know, because I did tell him that I wanted this break, and I don't know how long it's gonna be, and I don't know if it's gonna I don't know the end result. I don't know if I'm gonna leave him or if I am going to stay with him, and I feel it's like you said, like I feel I'm staying with him because of the history and not the present. It's just such a hard freaking decision. Like,
yeah. So you again, we're not like this is not a decision that requires the discovery of new information. This is a decision that requires a little bit of faith. A little bit of courage, you know.
Yeah.
And those are hard things to have.
Everybody.
I'm not a fucking expert in either of them.
No, of course. No. But you know, I wanted to, because you know, I have a lot of people around me that know him, and it's like, oh, you know, you should.
So tell me this, Veronica. Tell me this. Okay, you have clearly talked about this with your friends and family who are familiar with you and your relationship, and what do they have to say?
You know, I haven't told them completely what he did to me, because it would just be like, leave him. They would definitely be like, leave him. It was basically, it was manipulative behavior that I don't understand how I didn't notice it. You know, like, he would time me if I would be in my dad's house. He would be like, how long are you going to stay there? And I'm like, I'm in my dad's house. I can stay as long as I want. You know, he would be very jealous of my friends and tell me that my best friend was controlling and that my other best friend was a whore. And then my other male best friend, he knew that I was going to leave him for my best friend. And I'm like, you know, and I don't understand how I permitted all that.
Veronica,
I don't know
Veronica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Veronica.
And there's even more than that. Like, that's the worst part. Like,
listen,
you know, it was really hurtful.
You can. This stuff is so hard because I'm no expert on navigating relationships and on navigating.
I mean, who is?
But Veronica, and I'm maybe being hypocritical saying this, but like it's Veronica, it's so. Life is too short for you to be this fucking miserable. You know what I mean? Life is too short for you to be this fucking miserable. And so you can either sit on the fence and just keep being miserable, or like do what you got to do to progress your life forward and not be living in constant anxiety and constant fear and constant guilt and constant all this shit. You know, and I don't know, I don't know what's going on with this guy, and I don't know what his problems are, but this is where I'm on the phone with you right now. So like,
yeah,
just I'm not gonna tell you what decisions to make, but just like you know what's going on with you right now. There's no further information that you need, right? Like you're unhappy. What decisions are going to make you more happy? I think you know the answer to those things, and all it takes is you to have the courage to act. It's a good thing because you don't want to stay trapped and unhappy forever. People do that, and they'd be cool if
and I don't want to do that.
You.
Like
no, you don't want to do that.
My parents...
and for him too, because if you love this guy, this is the other fucking thing about relationships. If you love this guy, if you really do, if you mean that, if you love this guy, you'll make the decision that's best for his happiness too.
Also, 100%.
And I think
because
the decision that's best for his happiness will probably be the one that's best for yours as well. And I don't know what that decision is. I'm not going to tell you what to fucking do with your life, but you know, just think about all this shit, Veronica. Okay? Is any of this helpful for you? Does any of this resonate with you in any way?
No. Yes, no, definitely, because it's crazy because I do know what I want, but then when I spoke to him, I was very sincere. When I spoke to him, he does try. Like, I feel either is he manipulating me again, or he really wants me back, or both. And it's a little bit scary. It's very scary. Like, it throws you off. It throws me off. Like, that's how. And it's sad because we were a really beautiful couple. Like, we were again. I was faithful for almost the whole 10 years.
Veronica,
like,
Veronica,
I would need, I would, Veronica, I don't know.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Look for happiness. Definitely. And don't get married.
Have a good night, Veronica.
Thank you. Bye. Same to you.
I don't know how life works.